If there's anything synonymous with the LIV PGA row is the unending tantrums. If it's not between the two leagues, we'll likely see both chief executives in the spotlight for the wrong reasons. But this time, it seems Rory has some scores to settle with Lefty. Apparently, the war of words between Rory and Phil continued, with the PGA Tour star disagreeing with Mickelson's assessment of the state of men's professional golf. So why did Rory Macilroy throw jabs at Mickelson? And what was his reaction? Stick around to find out. LIV's most controversial player, Phil Mickelson, is in the news again. And this time, he wasn't just controversial. He made a statement about the direction of golf which didn't go down well with some of his colleagues, particularly Rory Macilroy. Lefty stated that he sees the LIV golf tournament trending upwards, while the PGA Tour is trending downwards. He went on to say that LIV golf is the future of golf, and he loves the side he's on. It didn't take long for Rory Mclroy to disagree with this assertion. Not only did he disagree, but he opined that anyone who takes a logical view of golf would also disagree. Of course, Mclroy acknowledges that Lefty has reasons for thinking that the Rebel League circuit is on an upward trend while the PGA Tour is declining. But he doesn't share Phil's view on the current state of men's professional golf. Rory said, "I understand Mickelson said it because of the position he is in. But I know that no one who takes a logical view of the game can agree with what he said." Rory further described how Mickelson and other LIV players talk about the PGA Tour as bold and an attempt to push propaganda. "I think there's a lot of propaganda being used and all sorts of stuff. I don't see the PGA Tour trending downward in any way," he continued. "If you think about it, you'll realize that 95% of the talent is here. We've got people like Tom Kim, the future of golf, coming through." Phil Mickelson didn't intend to take attention away from the Rebel League's Golf Team Championship at Trump's Miami National Doral, but he couldn't resist commenting on McIlroy's recent remarks. During a press conference, Phil praised Rory Mclroy, who earlier stated that the us versus them rivalry between the PGA Tour, LIV Golf, and DP World Tours had become excessive. While expressing his admiration for Mclroy, he said, "I think very highly of Rory, and I have the highest regard for him and his achievements in the game. His performance this year, including his win last week and his current status as the #1 player in the world, demonstrate his skill and deserve my respect." Lefty later admitted that his previous statement regarding the status of LIV Golf and PGA Tour may have gone a little too far. Still, he maintained his belief in LIV Golf trending upwards. "Maybe I shouldn't have said something like that. I don't know," Mickelson responded. "But if I'm just looking at LIV Golf and how far we've come, where we are today is further than where we were 6 or 7 months ago. So we're past when people were saying this is dead in the water. And here we are today, a force in the game that's not going away. The caliber of players on tour are moving pro golf throughout the world, and the excitement level in the countries around the world of having some of the best players in the game of golf coming to their country and competing. It's remarkable how far LIV Golf has come in the last 6 or 7 months. I don't think anybody can disagree with that." However, let's not forget that this is not the first time Mickelson and Mclroy have found themselves at the center of controversy. In 2018, Mickelson made headlines when he intentionally violated a rule at the US Open by hitting a moving ball. During the US Open, Phil Mickelson and Rory Mclroy were both in contention for the title. However, things turned sour when Mickelson was accused of purposely attempting to put his ball on the green in a way that would benefit him rather than following the game's rules. This move sparked outrage among fans and led to Mickelson being penalized for his actions. In the aftermath of this controversy, Mickelson and Mclroy weighed in with their thoughts on the situation. Mickelson defended his actions, saying he was simply trying to make a difficult shot and didn't mean to break any rules. Mclroy, on the other hand, severely criticized Mickelson for his actions and called for more accountability in the sport. This controversy sparked a heated debate within the golf community, with many taking sides. While some called for stricter sports rules, others defended Mickelson's actions. These two golfing greats have had a somewhat tumultuous relationship over the years, and it's not entirely clear what caused the rift between them. The feud between them can be traced back to 2012 when Phil commented on McIlroy's then struggling golf game. Mickelson told reporters, "Rory is obviously a great player, and he's going to be fine. However, he's got some holes in his game that is now exposed." This statement didn't sit well with the world number one, who countered Mickelson by saying his comments weren't necessary and that he didn't appreciate the unsolicited criticism. And when Phil moved to LIV Golf, the bad blood between him and McIlroy became intensified. So it's no secret that over the years, these two players have had a bit of a rivalry. McIlroy has been a bit critical of LIV Golf, calling it a soulless venture, and suggesting that it is more about making money than growing the game. He has also accused Mickelson of being more focused on personal gain and his brand rather than the well-being of the sport. Despite LIV leaders' efforts to gain recognition for the circuit, Rory Macilroy has remained vocal about players exiting the PGA Tour to compete in LIV Golf. The world's most prestigious tour used to have many top pro golfers compete on tour till the arrival of the Rebel League. However, it is not uncommon for professional golfers to compete on multiple tours. But the decision to focus on a particular tour can impact a player's ranking and ability to qualify for certain tournaments. It is unclear why McIlroy has expressed concern about other players choosing to compete on the LIV Golf Tour instead of the PGA Tour. However, he believes that the PGA Tour offers a higher level of competition and that it is more important for golfers to focus on maintaining their rankings on the PGA Tour rather than competing on a separate tour. With that said, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more exciting golf content. Since its inception just a few short years ago, LIV Golf has quickly gained popularity while attracting the finest talents. From its high-quality clubs and equipment to its innovative training events and programs, LIV Golf has something for golfers of all skill levels. A major factor behind the Rebel League's rapid growth has been its ability to secure significant financial backing. With support from Saudi's Public Investment Fund, LIV Golf has continued to sign various PGA Tour players, positioning itself as a leader in the golf industry. But with no OWGR accreditation, what's next for LIV golfers? As it stands, the Saudi-backed series has not received OWGR accreditation, meaning golfers have been unable to collect world ranking points for playing in the LIV Golf Invitational events. In other words, golfers who compete on the LIV Golf Tour should not expect to see their rankings in the OWGR affected by their performances on tour. Although it seems like a disadvantage, it actually allows these pro golfers to focus on developing their skills without the added pressure of maintaining a high ranking in the OWGR. In addition to the PGA Tour indefinitely banning LIV's Rebels from returning to their circuit, we've witnessed defectors begin to plummet in the OWGR. In an effort to establish LIV Golf as a legitimate golf organization, the league's chief executive, Greg Norman, met with the Republican Study Committee in Washington, D.C. Norman was said to have faced opposition from the Conservative caucus due to the source of LIV's funding, particularly the Saudi Arabian government. As he met with the largest Conservative caucus in the House, the Republican Study Committee, Representative Chip Roy from Texas reportedly quizzed Greg over the Saudi ties and why the organization isn't registered as a foreign agent. Roy told reporters after the meeting that Greg shouldn't come in there and act like he's doing something great while pumping in $1 billion of Saudi Arabian money in the United States. After the meeting, LIV's chief executive insisted he only wanted the Republican members to be informed of both sides of the story in order to understand LIV Golf. While dismissing concerns about registering the body as a foreign agent, the former world number one encouraged open debate on the matter and was adamant the meeting with Republicans went well. "We're a commercial operation, and we're here to grow the game of golf," Norman concluded. But what do you think? Is LIV Golf really here to grow the game of golf, or continue causing controversy amongst the other tours and turning buddies into enemies? For more intriguing golf content, click this video showing on your screen right now.